Hello, stock traders. I hope all of you had a fantastic day and are ready to get to work. I think that we are right at a critical support level. We're going to take a look at the S&P 500 and where you can see kind of what I'm talking about. And I've been talking about filling this gap to the downside, and today we did it almost perfectly, liking the market for a new run. But before we get going, if you could do me a favor, please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you have not done so before, please subscribe and turn on those bell notifications so you get notified when a video comes out. If you want my insider alerts, there's a way to get those. I give those out each and every morning direct to you, but you must check it out. I have a link in the description down below to my Patreon group that will give you access to my free Discord that's attached to that. And you can get alerts there and also with Patreon through the app. All right, well, let's get going. We have a lot to talk about. Yes, we do. And I don't know why I have that stock up here. All right, let's go to the S&P 500. Let's start talking about this. This is the SPY ETF. And I have been talking about this open gap to the downside at 442.62 for a while. And it looks like what happened today? Well, we closed right on top of it. In fact, we have a wick down lower, but the bulls bought the dip below that. And so this is the pullback that I've been waiting for. And so if you are just totally getting destroyed in the market, you shouldn't be, because the overall market is only down from the highs that we had of 3.48%. I mean, that's not a big pullback. This is just a normal pullback. Definitely we're within limits here. We have the economy slowing in China, but in the United States, we had the retail report that seemed very strong, which does support the narrative that some of the bears are giving, talking about inflation coming back. But we have a lot of deflationary pressures also. We haven't had unemployment. I know that's a lagging indicator, and we could see that pop up in a hurry. But people are spending money right now. So it is hard to know. That retail report does not match what you would normally see in a recession. Just not seeing any signs of a recession yet. Now, that might change. You know, at some point we might break some levels and have some downward pressure here, but this has just been a normal pullback. This is nothing to panic over. Anyway, the levels to watch for tomorrow, I think, continued support at 443. That is critical support for the bulls. Now, resistance here at 448. Initially, that's just for tomorrow, but I think in the long run, we are looking at filling this gap to the upside at 456. Typically, when we fill a gap in the S&P 500, we go the opposite direction once it's filled. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out tomorrow, but we are at support. So shorting at support is a bad idea. I've done it in the past. It never works out. So this is support, and there is a bigger risk reward for those bulls out there than there are for the bears. And so right now, I like my bullish positions at this level, and today I took some different positions and had an overall good day and had a positive day on the stock market, even though the market was down today. All right, let's take a look at the triple Qs. Triple Qs, we have support here at 365, and we've hit that level quite a few times here. This is an important level of support, and so this is something to kind of look at for tomorrow. I like the support level at 365. Resistance for tomorrow at 369. Breaking above there will be kind of a big deal. And I could see us eventually getting up to this 383 resistance, although it's doubtful that will happen tomorrow. All right, let's take a look at the Russell 2000. You know, we have filled this gap down here, completely filled it, and came back down here against this previous resistance level. And so it came back down and it's kind of tested that as support. So I like this level where it's at right now for support at 188, some levels of resistance. I think for tomorrow, a level of resistance on this would be right at 191. We could see eventually it fill this gap all the way up here at 197. And so that's very interesting to see. The VIX did climb today. I think the VIX will get crushed down here, down below 14 again. As the market moves higher, now that we are at support, this could be a big move down. If you are holders of UVXY or anything like that, I know I still have a position in that. I plan on selling that position at a loss tomorrow. It didn't work out for me. I didn't plan it right. But anyway, Bitcoin is now fallen below some serious kind of support here. It needs to hold 29. 29 is a very, very important level, and it continues to bounce over and over and over again from 29 to 30. And so we've just been kind of bouncing up and down here. We've been kind of stuck in this range. Getting above 30 is a big deal for Bitcoin. All right, let's take a look at Apple. Apple selling off today with the overall market, but is at a key support level here at 177. That is a key level of support, and we have this massive open gap up here at 191, and Apple by itself could move the market by itself. Amazon continuing to do well, as apparently it's an AI stock, who knew? But we do have, we pretty much have closed some different gaps. So looking for an upward target for a new high at 143. Some support levels to keep in mind is going to be 133, way down here at 133. So we'll see what we get. Tesla filled this gap really nice. And so this is interesting. Looking for a bullish move. I would like to see it get above 235 and break out to the upside. Microsoft, another gap or another opening here. And this gap is still not filled. This could have some downside here, as it could come down and fill this gap down here as the momentum is downwards on Microsoft. All right, I have some stocks I sold in my personal portfolio. The first is Sea Change International. Now, this was an insider swing play. Sold this for a 4.42% gain. And overall, decent. I think with how the market's been, this is only about a 3-day long type of trade. And so I feel pretty good to make any kind of gains right now in this particular market. The other one was Treehouse Foods. And Treehouse Foods, this one, I was able to sell it for a 1.28% gain off of insider activity. Had a really nice bounce here, but finally settled today, early on in the day, up around here, and decided to take my profits on it, even though they were very meager with how the market was performing. Also took and sold out of, this is part of my active ETF strategy, VRTX, sold for a 0.13% gain. All right, so how are the top 7 stocks doing? Well, not that great. I've been holding these, looking for higher prices, obviously, from these buy signals. Things aren't going so well so far, but I still believe in Royal Gold, ticker symbol RGLD. This is number 7 on my list. We have VERV Therapeutics. This is number 6. And it's not going well either. We have a critical support level down here at 15, 17. So it'll be really important to see this as the market's been pulling back. This stock has not done well. TER, this is another one kind of following. And again, working its way down here. It's not really at support. There's this open gap to the upside. CRISPR Therapeutics got some more analyst reiterations today, so it'll be interesting how it performs tomorrow. And Rogers Corporation, ticker symbol ROG. This is number 3 on my list. This is part of an insider swing play. This one has not been going well either. Mass Therapeutics is doing very, very well. This is one pick that's in my group of the stock that's up 12.48%. So this one's doing well, but we have not hit an exit point on this. And finally, Outlook as we wait for PDUFA date. And this one has just kind of chopped around. It's down a little bit. It's not too bad. And it was nice to see Delcath Therapies get a FDA approval that was unexpected. Everyone expected that one to be lower. So anyway, I wish you all the best on the stock market. Keep plugging away out there. I mean, just a 3% pullback here in the last couple of weeks. It is nothing to panic over, as we will find support and we will continue this bull trend. I am bullish on this market, until we see this breakdown. And the price action has not proven to me that this is something other than just a pullback, especially at 3.5%. Nothing to worry about, exactly as planned. I thought we could fill this gap. I thought it would happen sooner. I was actually more bearish right around here. It continued to go up for a little while, about another week, and then finally we got that move back down to fill this gap. I wish you all the best, and Raytoven out.